everyone, Sarah here, welcome back. Today I'm going to be bringing you my Dewey's 24-hour readathon TBR. It is the 10th anniversary, 10-year anniversary, something. Dewey's is big this year. So I have been lucky enough since I've started BookTube, and actually before I started BookTube, to be off for these days for the readathons, and I think I've participated in every one for like the past couple years. Dewey's 24-hour readathon is, you can go find them on the web, and I think a lot of booktubers do participate, and it is like an all-over book reading marathon. It is exactly what it sounds like. You try to read for 24 hours. If you can't, that's okay, because I know I can't read for 24 hours, but you can win prizes, there's door prizes, there's mini challenges, there's all kinds of things going on for the day. And the fun part of this is that everyone around the world reads at the same time. So there is a start time for whatever time zone you are in. On the East Coast of the United States, we start at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and go through 7:59 on Sunday. I personally tend to read about 16 to 18 hours out of that, with Twitter breaks, and I usually do a little bit of exercise and some Twitter every hour to kind of keep me going, especially for like the daylight hours. Then I kind of just like snuggle up and continue to read. I find that this works well for me. I also will be putting aside Victober for the day because Victorian novels are not probably my go-to for this. I like to read short, quick reads. It makes me feel successful and good. Also, things are like a little bit hectic in my house. We're going to be having some work done in this room. We have like a leak over here, so like the roof needs to be redone, painting needs to be done, and so you see I have like a big unhaul of books that are right by the door over here that are leaving, and I have to take all of my books off the shelves, and it's like a big deal. But you'll hear more about that for my November TBR. But things are like not so pretty here to read, but yeah, we're gonna do it. Also, a little bit of like a spoiler for my wrap up of Victober. I am in the hugest, the most giant book hangover ever for like for North and South. So I don't even want to pick up another book. I just want to pick that up and reread it. But that's like, we got to move on with life, and it's really hard, but we need to move on. And I'm hoping this readathon will do it. So I did choose a couple of other weird books to try to read because I can't, I don't even know what I'm going to want to read. So I have like a giant stack of books to pick from. The first book I have is actually on my Kindle. It is a library loan, so I really do need to read this one because I think it's like due today. So I had to turn my Kindle on airplane mode so it would stay. And it's Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi, I believe it is. And I think this is the first book in a series, and it's kind of like a science fiction-y sort of thing. It's young adult. I have a lot of young adult on this, unfortunately, because I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But that is probably my first priority. That's probably what I will start reading on Saturday. I have one other library book out. I have this Star Wars Leia, Princess of Alderaan by Claudia Gray. I don't know about this. I love Star Wars, but I don't tend to get into the books that are not of like the actual canon. So, which is like, I know, a whole discussion, but yeah, I'm also like, yeah, I kind of like Princess Leia. I don't know, I was kind of just drawn to it. I have heard very mixed things about it though, and Claudia Gray's other trilogy that I read, I was just like, meh on. So we'll see. I am not afraid to DNF it, and it's a library book, but we'll see what ends up happening. But I do need to get to this again because it is a library book, so it needs to go back. Also on this list is the third book in the Conspiracy of Us series, The Ends of the World by Maggie Hall. I would really like to finish this up. I really, really enjoyed this series a lot. It's like just total jet set craziness. And it got like a science fiction spin in the end of the second book, which was like, what? So I would like to get to this. We'll see if I'm in the mood though. I still have this one on my TBR, the Wonder Woman Warbringer. Yes, you can count this as a book haul too if you'd like to, because here it is, I bought it. if I feel the need for a bit of romance, I have this one here that I got in a book box a while ago, and I love Julia London's romances. This is Wild Wicked Scott. I believe this is the first book in a series, and sometimes I could use like a good quick romance to keep me motivated, and plus after North and South, good grief. I also have a couple of cozy mysteries to read. Again, this is like essentially a book haul too, because these are brand new. I don't remember which one is first, but Shadow of a Spout and Tempest in a Teapot by Amanda Cooper. These are teapot collector mysteries. Everyone knows I love tea, so when I saw that these cozy mysteries had to do with teapots or anything tea related, I picked them up. Sometimes I like a good pick-me-up with a cozy mystery, so we've got that. And then I have the 3 books that I got from Book of the Month. Yes, I got 3 books this month from Book of the Month, and I'm interested in all of them. I've got Clockwork Dynasty by Daniel Wilson. Look at the cover on this, people. This is crazy. And this is some sort of historical thriller, I think. And again, thrillers are not normally my thing, but I'm kind of feeling it. So we'll see. It's also not that long. I also have Manhattan Beach by Jennifer Egan. And this is also, I believe, some sort of thriller, historical thriller, kind of tale, fiction, I don't know. But I'm not going to go over the synopsis. You can like look that up in Goodreads if you feel like it. But this looked really good. This one's a little thicker though, so I don't know, we'll see. I also have Beasts of Extraordinary Circumstance by Ruth Emmy Lang. And I think this is magical realism, which I do like. So we'll see about this as well. And just for fun, because I think I've read a Stuart Gibbs book for like every readathon, I have not started the Spy School series yet, which I think is his most famous one. And it's definitely the series that has the most books in it. This is middle grade. Probably aimed towards boys, but who in the world cares, because it's fun. So we'll see what I end up reading. Generally, I read about 3 to 4 books during that day, depending. I usually assess at around 11 o'clock at night where I am in a book. And if I'm just starting a book, I'll finish. I like to finish a book. I like to start books and finish them in the Dewey's time frame. So yeah, like it needs to be finished. Started and finished in that time frame. But if I'm at the end of a book, sometimes I'll just stop reading early if I don't think that I'll get to another book and actually finish it before I do have to go to bed, because, you know, I have to be an adult and like get up in the morning and function on Sunday. So that's kind of my plan. We will see what happens. And Victober is going pretty well, you guys, so far, so I will be wrapping that up too. And you got an impromptu book haul at the same time. So yeah, I will see you pretty soon. And I hope you all are participating, and I can't wait to see everyone's TBRs. So I will see you. Bye.